This officer says I have to show an ID. No, I don't. Threw my papers in my face.
So now you have 2 phones recording?
Mm-hmm.
How many cops did you get pulled over a bunch of times?
Ricky, I need you to get out.
For?
You're under suspension.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I have a valid license.
Through the state of Ohio, you're under suspension.
Well, done been through that.
Through who?
I've already been up here to this court system. Got another one the 5th.
This one just
Sorry?
I have a court deal the 5th.
Okay, well, you're under suspension.
You look familiar.
That's Chief Atkins.
How you doing?
Good.
So you remembered me.
Yep.
How you been?
Long time ago.
How you been? So I told him, I said, man, my name's on the side of the door. You know what I mean? Information's on the back. You know.
All right, well, we're just doing our thing.
Since I left this state, I've had so much trouble with Indiana cops and different stuff like that. I just finally got tired of giving my information every time I get pulled over.
All right, well.
You know what I mean? Just because of the police logs and everything else, and everybody thinking I'm that same idiot kid that I used to be.
Nobody's saying that.
Well, and it's just his attitude right off the bat. I show him this, he throws it back in my face. You know, don't appreciate that shit at all. You know, you can stand and give me a dirty look all you want to, Bubby. I mean, it don't make a difference to me. I mean, this man will tell you, I mean, back in the day, I used to be a real asshole. And I can be now just because I don't like being stopped. Every time normally I get stopped, and when I give my ID, that attitude that you got right now, that you're like giving that dirty ass look, I get that immediately. But usually it's automatically once the name gets run, because of my past, guns get put, hands on guns, all kinds of shit. You can't tell me no. It's already happened to me twice here since I've been home. I've been here 25 years, man.
I don't care about your past. I'm more concerned about your attitude towards me. Well,
I'm being pulled over. I just woke up on my way to take my grandson to school. He's late. You're making us leaving later. No,
where's he go to school?
Up here, Williard.
Williard? All right.
The reason, you know, and if these plates are expired, like I said, it's due to this state. You know, I bought this car here. I turned around, was on my way back home after my grandmother passed away, and been detained here ever since.
Are you living back here now?
No, I still live in Indiana.
Okay.
You know, I ain't been able to go home because they detained me here. Told me I couldn't drive, and then when I go to court, the woman judge tells me, well, you got a license? I said, yeah, go drive. No shit. I'm like, what am I here for in the first place?
Do you have paperwork?
Yeah. Really? Well. You know you're getting chunky.
Aren't we all?
I got to a 46 gene. It won't.
I beat you.
How you been though?
Not too bad, you know, living the dream.
I thought you looked familiar when I first seen you over. That's why I looked at you kind of funny.
Still heavier, still grayer.
I seen Sparky the other day. Yeah. I seen him, you know, I had to get out and give his ass a hug. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. That's why I told this one, and I told him, I said, man, call Sparky or somebody that knows me, man. I was like,
been a while since I've seen you. Shit.
Well,
Like
yeah,
20
but I
years.
figured most people know. I mean, you know what I mean. Hell, the second you see me, you know who I was.
Well, I couldn't see you. No, when I raised up, I could see you.
I'm not trying to give him a hard time. I'm just, you know, I just every time I get my name run, it's always some crap after another.
Well, here's what I'd like you to do. Do it for me. Just talk to the man. Let him do what he's got to do. There is a warrant for you, but I believe that's out of
Florida.
Oh yeah, that's out of Florida. Yeah.
Okay. So there's no worry about that.
So that's what I said. I mean, he's got all the right information. So I mean, this same person.
Right. Well, you're still under suspension here.
Yeah, that's why I'm fighting that, because they tried saying that I was here in 2008, I think it is. Like just what they said the suspension was, 2008, 2007, and 2008. I was opening a shop up in Newcastle, Indiana.
Yeah.
So I, I mean, I got proof of all that.
Yeah,
well, matter of fact,
all we know is when he runs you or runs the plate.
Right, comes back in suspension. What is it, 2008?
We don't know.
Right.
It just says it's what's a financial responsibility and doing with insurance, which we don't have any control over.
See, look, 2004.
Those insurance cards?
No, these are business cards for businesses that I own. Like I said, 2004 is when I opened it. They said I was here in 2008. Look, one of these. Where the hell did it go? I lost it. Yeah, there it is. See, variety shop. Look at the back of that. See what it says? Variety shop. See where it says 2007? That's
yep.
Same day I opened my business, got my Sam's Club card, the whole 9 yard, had, you know, ID. But yet I was here in 2007, obviously getting pulled over and ticketed.
Somebody using your info?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I honestly think Chris Atkins from years ago.
All right.
He's the only person that could have had my information. Hell, my daughter, she went to go get her license for the first time here. She come DMV here, said she owns property in Rhode Island, New York. I'm like, really? I was like, don't you think you should be going to collect that? I'm like, I would. Oh, is there? Yeah. 9 times out of 10.
Okay, why don't you go back here with this guy? Let him talk to you for a second. You're not going to be arrested at this point. Don't start wrestling.
Oh no, I'm past that. I'm past that shit until somebody lays their hands on me.
Somebody's gonna lay their hands.
I mean, that's why I said, you know me. I'm like.
We're just asking you to be cooperative. That's all. You got a job to do. You know that.
Is there any of this that you could use?
You'll have to show him. Bring that with you. Is that insurance? No, I don't know. I can't see it.
This is the paperwork I got from the court system here.
Oh yeah. There's another old guy you'll probably know.
Who is it? How you been, Cooper?
I told you it's been a while. I ain't seen him.
About 22 years. Yeah.
Every bit of it.
Because I stay my ass out of trouble.
Well, like I said, I ain't seen or heard from you in 20 years.
Well, you know, the last thing that my mother told me she had heard, because she hadn't seen me in almost 10 years. Someone told her that I had been, and Bennett was one of them at the time. She said they had came to the house, told her that someone had told her that I had broken into someone's house, that I was with, what the hell's his name? Dave Kelly. That I was supposed to have been with David Kelly, that we broke into a house together. I got shot. He kept going. So my mom and everybody thought I was dead for like years until I walked into into our house last year. I found this out. And I was like, really? I'm like, so no one ever bothered to pick up a friggin' phone, email? I said, I'm all over the friggin' internet. I'm like, no, not one person decided to like Google my ass. You know, I'm like, and then come to find that out, and then she said a year prior to that, detectives from West Virginia came down. They had a Rick Walton that was wanted for murder, and I'm like, ain't me. And she's like, well, no, we figured it out. She said, especially when they said your brothers were telling them. And I was like, well, I don't have brothers. That's what I said. She said, when the detective started going into the spill, she was like, his brothers gave me this information, you know, and all this. And she was like, freaked out instantly. Oh, he's only got sisters, you know, so they knew they had the right, you know, wrong person. So
She would know.
that flipped me out, though. Can you imagine getting that phone call tell you you're wanted for murder, knowing that you ain't been in West Virginia in 30 years?
In the past 10 years, you've been dead and wanted for murder.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lex.
You got that going.
You live a colorful life.
Oh, dude, I tell you what, when I called West Virginia, the detectives, they were freaking out. They were, you know, they even told me, they said, no, no, no. They said, calm down, calm down. They said, it's not you. We figured out something. I'm like, do you know how much of a freak out that is? You know, you go to my mom's house thinking that I'm wanted for murder. You get her all freaked out. She already thought I was dead. And then now all of a sudden someone pops up, hey, no, he's wanted for murder. I'm like, it's messed up. But I'm trying to think.
You got somebody here that can come get the car for you?
Mm-mm. No. No. Why do I have to have someone come get the car?
Because you're in a suspension. They're not going to be able to let you drive from here.
Like I said, I've got it. I hate doing this. I really do. And even though I know we've been friends for years, and this still, I hate doing this. Hate giving anybody my information. I think I got my information. So I said, that's valid. So I said, and I mean, I'm not leaving my car nowhere. I mean.
Here's the other thing, Rick. You might be valid in Indiana.
I'm valid anywhere. I mean.
If it doesn't show you're valid here, you're not valid.
Yeah, I'm still valid. So I said, I've already had the judge, that judge that I went up here to, already done told me, go drive. You know, I mean.
You got paperwork showing that?
No, just the video recording from in court. That's why I said, if I end up getting stopped for this stuff again, you know what I mean, to where I can't drive, I mean, which I figured, I mean, I didn't think I'd ever have to go through this spill with my hometown, but, I mean, that's why when I handed him that Constitution, like I said, I mean, because ain't nobody going to restrict my right to travel.
You can walk anywhere you want.
No, I can
It's a privilege to
take
drive
this
on the
vehicle anywhere I want. I own this.
You can own the vehicle.
Yeah.
You can't drive on our
100 years ago, did you need a horse and buggy? You know, did you need a license for your horse and buggy?
Were you around here 100 years
I
ago?
know, but
Well,
see,
there
this
you
is
are.
my horses. This is my personal transportation, my automobile,
Good for you.
my car. I have a right to travel, and you ain't going to restrict it. Look, I like these guys. I've liked these guys for years, but you're like really being like a real smart ass. And I don't like it. And I don't give a fuck what you like. Plain and simple.
Well, you're both in the same boat.
You know, I'd probably be talking to you a little bit better when I hand you my paper if you didn't toss it back in my face.
I doubt it.
No, really? Most people know me. That's like last time when I got pulled over. When
Well, you must not be important enough for me.
I forgot the black guy's name. Wilkinson?
Wilmington.
Wilmington. When he pulled me over, he was being a dick. Instantly.
Maybe it's
And then when I told him to stop being a dick with me, and he wouldn't stop being a dick with me until the other officer showed up who knew who I was, instantly, he told him the same thing. Stop being a dick to him, he'll be nice.
I doubt it.
Yeah? Stop being a dick and find out.
I guess I can tell you the same thing.
Do you want me to hold your
Shouldn't have threw my shit back in my face.
Okay. But here's where we're at. You have somebody else come get this.
Huh?
Somebody else come get it.
No. I mean, I ain't been here in 20-something years. I mean, my daughter's at work. My grandson's too young to drive. You know? I mean,
You can't get somebody to come get it.
You know, if it's saying it's expired, I'm gonna have to go down here and go get another, 30-day tag. They got to give me another one. I'm supposed to have an Indiana title. I did all my taxes, paperwork, everything I'm supposed to do when I bought this car. It's supposed to go to Indiana. And that is...
You got money to get tags?
Oh, yeah.
Why won't they give you another 30-day tag?
I didn't know they were expired.
So, have you had more than one, or is this the first?
This is the second one because, like I said, I got detained down here.
Can you pass e-check with it, or is it having a problem passing e-check?
I'm not registering this car here in the state of Ohio. I'm registered in Indiana where I live. So I said I don't contract with Ohio at all anymore. At all. No address, no nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to find my paperwork for the title where I just got. It's in one of these messes somewhere. Excuse me.
Well, I believe you got title.
Show you all that. Like I said, it shows everything. Everything paid through Indiana, taxes through Indiana, the whole 9 yards. And this is the thing they gave me through here.
Where are you staying now?
Down at my daughter's over on Cleveland Road. This is the other paperwork I got down here through the, I think that's for the license plates.
Yeah. Well, you registered it in Ohio.
Well, I had no choice to do the tags because they detained me down here. I didn't want no tags, no nothing down here, but that's for the automotive service.
Well, here's the deal, Rick. Why don't you... Do you want me to take this young man to school?
No, I want. You know how that's going to look. If a police officer show him up to school.
No, I understand. I'm just trying to help you out. Why don't you get out and go back and talk to this young man, and we'll get all this worked out. Because these are both of these here are expired.
Yeah, that's why I said the one expired. I had to get another one. I just didn't think it was.
Well, why don't you go back there and talk to him?
I didn't know it was expired yet.
See what we can do to help you out and get you out of here.
See, this is the first deal right here.
You already had one.
Oh, this was for the day I got the car. Literally, the day after I got the car. That's when Wilmington pulled me over, told me I had a tail light out, and then told me I was driving under suspension, and same deal. That's why I said,
Did he tow it down?
no, I drove home that day. That's why I said ain't nobody taking my car. That's why I said, same deal.
Well, we have to go to court, and we have to get this straightened out.
But I'm in the process of trying to go to court for it. That's why I said, if I'm going to get a second ticket for the same thing, I'll just go ahead and take the ticket and beat it in court.
Well, what they're going to do is they'll probably combine them.
I know what. I understand. That's what I said. I understand what they're going to try and do with me.
Well, we're just kind of in a bind, that's all. And I know you realize that. You got an expired tag, and you don't have a driver's license.
I do have a valid license.
Well, he's going to run the one through Indiana. So
But even if it's valid through Indiana, it doesn't mean
I
it's valid here.
am valid anywhere
Why is that?
because that driver's license. I don't live here. I haven't lived here in over 25 years.
Well,
I have not had an Ohio address in over 20-something years.
if you get a license in Ohio, or if you get a license in Indiana, or Michigan...
Well, that's what I said. I understand where you guys are coming from, but
your home state, where you're from, which is Ohio.
Right.
So let's say you had the license in Ohio, which you did,
right.
and then that becomes suspended for whatever reason.
I wouldn't have been able to get one in Ohio or Indiana if I was suspended.